UEFA didn't even wait 24 hours before provisionally suspending Gianluca Prestianni from Benfica, accused of racist abuse against Vinicius Jr. in the first leg of the Champions League playoffs. The Argentine is out of the Bernabéu for the return match, and if the charges are confirmed, he could be hit with up to a 10-game ban. After Vini's goal, the match was stopped for 10 minutes. Mbappé immediately confirmed he heard it multiple times. Prestianni covered his mouth with his shirt. UEFA acted on Monday with a preliminary report. Violation of Article 14. But what really set everything on fire were Mourinho's comments after the game. He blamed Vini for the dance celebration and even brought up Eusebio. Kompany fired back with a long statement, calling it a massive leadership failure. Want Benfica's appeal, Prestianni's defense, and what could explode in the second leg? Stay with me. If this got you fired up, hit the like button now, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Let's go. Picture yourself at Estadio de Luz, February 17th, 2026. 60,000 fans roaring. Vinicius Jr. gets the ball, scores the goal that puts Real Madrid ahead, and starts his trademark dance right in front of the Benfica badge. Seconds later, all hell breaks loose. He walks straight to the referee, points toward the Benfica bench, and says he heard "mano" several times. Mbappé steps in and confirms it without hesitation. Yes, several times. The anti-racism protocol is triggered. The game is stopped for 10 minutes. The crowd is warned over the stadium speakers. And right at that moment, Prestianni pulls his shirt over his mouth before speaking. UEFA didn't hesitate. On Monday the 23rd, the Control, Ethics and Disciplinary Body dropped the bomb. A provisional one-match suspension in European competitions. Prima facie violation of Article 14. Discriminatory conduct. The Argentine is officially out of the Bernabéu next Wednesday. No debate. And if the investigation finds him guilty, the suspension could reach 10 matches. Imagine the impact on a Benfica side that will already be without Mourinho, who saw red in the first leg. Benfica reacted quickly, an official statement saying they regret losing the player while the process is still ongoing, that they will appeal immediately, but that the deadlines are so tight it likely won't change anything for the second leg. They reinforced the usual line: "We fight all forms of racism, our DNA is Eusebio, Fundação Benfica," and so on. Beautiful words. But meanwhile, Prestianni still travels to Madrid as a spectator. There's more. Prestianni has already given testimony to UEFA last week. ESPN reported it first. He denies everything, says he has never been racist, regrets the threats he has received, and claims Vinicius misunderstood. But the fact is, UEFA saw enough evidence to remove him from Benfica's biggest game of the season in a matter of hours. Meanwhile, Santiago Bernabéu is preparing to host a Real Madrid side carrying a 1-0 advantage, Vinicius hungry for another show, and a Benfica team short-handed. No head coach on the bench, no Prestianni, and the weight of global scrutiny pressing down. This isn't just a suspension. It's a statement to European football. But wait. While the investigation continues, what are the fans saying? Because WhatsApp groups, tweets, Instagram stories, it's absolute chaos. Let me show you both sides of this online war. Stay locked in because it's about to get even hotter. On the Real Madrid side, fans are in full celebration mode. Finally, UEFA woke up. Prestianni out isn't enough. Ban him from Europe. Vini has endured this for years, and nobody did anything. Memes of the Argentine covering his mouth are everywhere. Many point out that Vinicius has filed more than 20 racism complaints in 8 years at Real. and that at least this time, UEFA acted before the return leg. Some fans are already saying the Bernabéu will be an even bigger cauldron on Wednesday, backing Vini and silencing anyone who even thinks about repeating it. On Benfica's side, it's a minefield. Some fans defend Prestianni fiercely. It was a misunderstanding. Vini sees racism in everything. Benfica isn't racist. Look at our history. Out. Many echo Mourinho's words about Vini's stupid celebration almost word for word. But there's another group clearly embarrassed, posting second-hand shame. This is indefensible. Using Eusebio to clean the club's image is ridiculous. The fan base is split down the middle, some shouting loyalty at all costs, others saying the club should have condemned any possible racist act from minute one. And then we circle back to the comments that truly fueled the fire. After the match, Mourinho did not directly condemn racism. He said he heard different versions, that he couldn't take sides, but he was harsh about Vini's celebration. Stupid. He should have jumped into his teammates' arms instead of provoking 60,000 people.
Io a Vinicius nel campo io le dico, tu marcas un gol di outro mundo. Por que celebras assim? Por quê? Por que não celebras como celebrava Di Stefano, Pelé, Eusébio? Por que não celebras um gol solo com a alegria de seres um jogador de outro mundo? Passa sempre com o mesmo. É a única coisa que não me entra.
In every stadium where Vini plays, something always happens. He even invoked Eusebio to defend the club. Our greatest idol was black. Benfica is not racist. That's when Vincent Kompany, Bayern's head coach, lost patience. In the press conference before facing Frankfurt, he delivered a nearly 12-minute speech that's already going viral. He called Mourinho's words a huge mistake in leadership, said it's unacceptable for a club leader to attack Vinicius's character by focusing on a celebration to discredit what he was experiencing. He shared his own experiences with racism as a player, reminded everyone that many black players don't have the platform to defend themselves, and went straight to the point. After the game, a leader of an organization attacks Vinicius's character to shift the focus away from the real issue, which is racism. It was a masterclass. No dancing around it. Zero tolerance. All of this makes the return leg at the Bernabéu even more charged. Real Madrid with the edge. Vini highly motivated. Mbappé backing his teammate. Mourinho suspended from the bench. Prestianni out. And the entire football world watching. Quick reminder before we wrap up. If you're enjoying this no-nonsense coverage, no spin, no defending the indefensible, subscribe to World Football Arena right now. Breaking stories like this drop here first. So tell me, what do you think happens next? Does Prestianni get the full 10-match ban and become an example? Or does Benfica's appeal soften the blow, and we see another case quietly fade away? Drop your honest opinion in the comments. I'm reading everything. If this story hit you the way it hit me, smash that like button to support the channel, subscribe if you haven't yet, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the post-match breakdown of what promises to be an insane second leg. Thanks for sticking with me all the way through. You're a legend. Football cannot be racist. Period. Big hug, and I'll see you at the next bombshell.